Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is always in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. Please take what resonates and simply leave the rest for someone else. Because this is a general read. This is not a personal read, okay? All contributions are highly appreciated on this channel and all are welcome on this channel, okay? Make sure you tell a family friend or that you know to come on over so that they can subscribe and go along with us on this fantastic journey of upliftment, this fantastic journey of love, life, wonderful, splendid ideas, inspiration on this channel. Okay. Hope you all are doing well. I highly appreciate everyone being here. Okay. I received a download, and the download was gratitude. Okay, that there are many people who take the word gratitude for two words that starts with a G. Ooh wee, ooh wee. That people often, because they hear something, repeatedly, time and time again, they choose to take gratitude for granted. They choose to take people, places, and things for granted. Now, we are put in each other's lives and we are meant to cross each other's paths so that we can experience this journey, fulfill our contract, our purpose, etc., 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 etc. And no one is put in our life forever. It just is what it is. Everyone has a time of exiting, not necessarily just vanishing from planet Earth, but transitioning. But everyone has, that moment when they will leave your life or leave the path that you are on, respectfully so. And so, gratitude, and then the download of Janet Jackson's song, on and on it seems to go. You don't know what you have until it's poof, gone. No longer you have access to it, no longer connected with that person, place, or thing. They are no longer having an evolving door where you're able to go back and forth when you pick and choose. It's kind of like asking someone to keep a seat reserved for you, keep space for you, saving space for you. And so the chorus of that song, on and on, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Okay. So Spirit is saying clearly that the message is that be mindful of taking people and places and things for granted. No one is supposed to or will be in your life or on your path, people, places, and things forever. But it is very important and valuable for you to stay present, enjoy the journey, enjoy the people who are rooting for you, those who are of your vibe in your tribe. Enjoy making memories with those who are loving and supporting and of positive energy around you. Now, this does not apply to people who are toxic, confrontational, deceitful, people who have stolen from you, people who may have harmed you in any way. This is pertaining to people who are in your life who are of a healthy energy, a healthy vibration for that matter, okay? Spirit is saying to stay present and enjoy every moment, each and every day that you are given the opportunity to open your eyes, to stay present and enjoy the process, okay? Life will always be lifing. Things will always be taking place. We will have good days. We will have bad days. We will have sad days. There will be some blood, some sweat, some tears, some smiles, Some of us may spend a while going through some things, but we are all uniquely, individually, and divinely created, as I always state on this channel pretty often, because I stand on that. I'm fully aware of that. And yes, and so we all have different missions and different paths. And so we will have different experiences here in life. No two humans are alike, no matter what you tell yourself. And so when you try to assert yourself to be a duplicate or imitate someone else's life or way of being, it often does not turn out the way that you thought it would. It does not turn out for your highest good. It's because we are all individuals. Now, you're probably thinking about population as I make this statement. Yes, there's probably billions, gazillions, zillions of people worldwide. Okay, we are small planets within a planet. Okay, but we are all individually, still uniquely, divinely created. And so the message is for you to enjoy each and every day of your life. Stay present. Don't go so far into the future where you're trying to dictate and control the future. It's okay to manifest. It's okay to make goals, but don't be so hung up on the outcome. Make your requests and be confident that you will receive that. Okay, but don't miss out. Enjoy the journey. Okay, because on and on it seems to go. You don't know what you have until it's gone, okay? This is not just pertaining to love relationships. This is family friendships, BFFs. Maybe you have a coworker who you love working with. You know that coworker that you show up to work and you see the schedule and you're like, oh, we're gonna have a good day because so and so here, and you just light up and say like, okay, we got a good crew, we have a good day. This could be a coworker, who makes your day, who is pleasant, very inspiring. They just give you the oomph to go. You guys are team players. You help each other out. This could be a neighbor. Maybe you have a neighbor who is kind to you, always considering you, always showing compassion. This could be a family member. We're all from different families, but some people are fortunate to have a family that is very loving and supporting, and they comfort each other, and they embrace each other no matter what happens, you may have a family member that, you're just good with, you love that person. So Spirit is saying whoever it is, even if it's a romantic situation or you're dating someone, to enjoy that person. Don't be so focused on the day-to-day mundane and bills and what ifs and what's happening on the news. Don't be so focused on the negative things that are happening outside of you that you forget to enjoy what's happening for you in the present. Okay, and so we're going to tap into the tarot. Okay, all right. Hope you all are doing well, but that is the message. Okay, I kept receiving that chorus. Spirit said that is the message. Let them know to stay present. Let them know to enjoy life. Let them know to enjoy the journey. Okay, this is a gift. Life is a gift. Enjoy it. Okay. We all are blessed in many different ways. I'm pretty sure there's something that you have that someone else does not have, and they wish they could be in that position. So be grateful. Don't be so hard on yourself. The goal is to recognize whenever a challenge or something uneasy comes about in your life, collective, that you become inspired and determined to find the purpose in that situation and overcome it. It's about how you respond, not what you experience. Okay. All right. And so the first card that we have here, we have the Inventor. Okay. Okay, and so Spirit is saying focus on being creative. Focus on inventing. Maybe you have an invention or some ideas. Tap into your creative side. Maybe you have a blazing fire within you and you are ready to create some things, or it's been in the back of your mind and you have not worked on it, but you've thought about it. You've given it a lot of thought. You maybe even plotted, and strategized the whole process of how you're going to do things. But Spirit wants you to take action. Tap into that creative side. Don't be so focused on the negativity each and day of your life, because every time you turn on the social media, because of duality, the negative and the positive, it's part of our path and our mission. Do not let it succumb you. Yes, there's a lot going on with celebrities worldwide, but guess what? That is their life. Don't allow it to be the 90% of your conversation on a day-to-day. They have their lives and we have our lives, okay? And everyone makes mistakes and everyone wants to be forgiven as well, as long as you are here on the planet Earth. So don't allow yourself to be so sucked in that you forget about you, collective. That's what Spirit is saying, that you forget about your creative endeavors or your goals and aspirations, because maybe by mistake it all happens. We end up picking up our phones or we're on our laptops and we end up trolling social media. We thought it was 10 minutes. We look up, an hour has passed. It happens, okay? And so either way, the goal is for you to obtain the energy of the 10 of Pentacles. You want to be abundant. Everybody desires to be abundant, and if you say, no, you don't want that, no, that's not true. Stop lying to yourself. Everyone desires abundance. Everyone desires to be comfortable, to have options in their life, to be able to travel places, purchase things they desire. And the 10 of Pentacles here, this is the spirit, this is the energy, of a deity that brings the energy of the 10 of Pentacles here. I haven't used this deck in a while, but either way, yes, this is the energy that you desire, happy life, happy wife, a family, children, a nice home, being very abundant and able to make moves and giving yourself options and opportunity. And so it's okay to indulge in whatever you choose. We all have free will. But do not allow it to succumb you. Do not get so sucked in that you push to the side your self-development, your journey of enjoying life, enjoying your family, your friends, your children, or maybe you have a hobby. You might have a class you've been saying you want to take a class, or a cooking class, a sewing class. It could be anything. Maybe you want to learn a new instrument. Spirit is saying go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. And so the next card that we have here is enjoyment. Okay, the Duke Ellington card here in the background here. Okay, I believe Duke Ellington was a musician. And enjoyment. That's what this represents. Enjoy yourself. That's what this energy is about. Spirit wants you to be reminded to enjoy your life. Life will always be life in collective. But in the meantime, in between time, what will you be doing? Able to maintain your balance? Are you able to maintain a stability to where you don't let things get you down? Because you're going to have some curveballs. Just simply catch them and throw it back. Okay. And so the ancestors are speaking, also communicating, that they want you to enjoy life. Okay. This is Goddess Itai, if I'm pronouncing that right. But the ancestors, this deity represents the ancestors here. They are speaking, saying for you to enjoy yourself. Keep that blazing fire within you, it's burning. There's some ideas that you're itching to get out. You could be looking at, may get offended when I say it, but I have to say it. You could be watching or looking at someone else create their ideas or work on their endeavors, and you're passing negative judgment and projection onto that person. But guess what? That person is being brave. That person is being brave enough to take a chance, So while you're criticizing, that person is about their business, okay? When you don't take a chance, you are taking a chance to lose, okay? And that quote I got from Kevin Gates, okay? The cartel swag. When you don't take a chance, you are taking a chance to lose. You have to be brave and step out on faith and believe in yourself. Stop worrying about what something is going to look like, what people are going to say or think. People are going to always have something to say about you. There's always going to be someone who's going to be critical of whatever you do. You're not for everybody. You see it here. I'm not for everyone, and everyone is not for me. And I accept that wholeheartedly. It comes with my mission. It actually inspires me. It does, it fuels me in a positive way. So everyone is not going to like your ideas of your way of being, and they're not supposed to. And collective, you need to embrace that. And another thing, Spirit wants you to not be in conflict with yourself or other people. When you realize that someone is not for you or something is not from you, simply let it be. Act like, because that's just what water does. It moves on, by itself. It does not need you to tell it to absorb into anything. Water moves on and keeps doing its job, okay? Whether it's a negative thing or a positive thing. And so Spirit wants you to embrace that. Someone is very concerned about what something will look like, what somebody's going to say. We have to let go the theory of wanting to be with the cool kids, because those are the things that will sabotage you. Those are the things that will block you and make you think that you are not worthy. I'm not going to do that. They're going to talk about me. That's not cool enough. I don't have a camera yet. I would never get on social media. All that stinking thinking and negative talking that you do to yourself, you're creating and you're inflicting stagnant energy. Just as well as whenever you have anything negative to say about something or someone else, number one, you should never give your attention to any person, place, or thing that you do not like. Period. If there's something you don't like, I would not give it my attention. So there's no reason to be critical of it. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we have to be mindful of our words and our thoughts, because what we put out comes back to us. Because you may get that day, you may muster up that energy, collective, where you may want to work on that creative project, and you're going to want people to be supportive of you. You're going to want people to inspire you, encourage you, say kind things to you. Or if it's not you, it could be someone related to you, someone you care about, your child, your niece, your nephew, etc., etc. And you're going to want the same support. So what I'm saying is what you put out will come back, even if you're not someone that's creative. That energy will come back to a close one or someone that you care about. So be mindful. And if it don't come back through you creating something and people being critical, it could come back maybe while you're applying for a job. You're wondering why all these jobs, these doors are closing on you. It's the energy you put out. Karma does not forget an address. Be mindful of your stinking thinking and that negative self talk that you're giving yourself, collective. And be brave and focus on you. Focus on your passions. Focus on those things that you've always been good at. Okay. I don't care if it's making belts, making wallets, making clothes, whatever it is, and get started. You may be a good chef. You can start a catering business. You can start out from your home, from your kitchen. It's not a dumb idea. It's a wise idea. And do not listen to people, once again, speaking about what's going on in the world. Oh, the prices are up. No, the prices are up for you, you negative person. God is so good as if you take a step, he'll take two steps and sometimes 10. If you choose to step out on faith, you may go out your door and you may find the food that you want to sell and find it at the right price, and it's fresh. It's not spoiled or outdated. It's fresh. You'll find everything that you need at the right place and at the right price. But you have to let go of the negative stinking thinking, the negative projection onto other people, and negative talk to yourself, negative self-talk. So that is the message. Get rid of the negative projection towards other people, and get rid of the negative self-talk to yourself and get started. Enjoy yourself. Life is for the living. This is for you. This life is for you to enjoy life, and experience it to its fullest potential. And as I always say, I don't care who you are. I know you at least want a little, okay, not okay, maybe a little bit of happiness and joy. We all are entitled to it, that happiness, that joy, the feeling of accomplishing a goal, conquering those ambitions, being ambitious continuously throughout your life. So you want to be mindful of this, and it's all about commitment, being committed. This card here represents commitment, being committed to your project, being committed to yourself. We're so focused on what someone else is doing, competing, comparing, worried about what someone is saying about you. We give our energy to all these things that just don't matter. And as you move forward on your journey, doesn't matter who you are, you will look back and you will find there are a lot of things that really you should have not given your attention to. Like, wow, because I've said and thought of many things like these that really just don't matter. What so and so thought of me really just don't matter. The gossip, it really just don't matter. What matters is how I treat myself, how I talk to myself, and how I respond. And making sure that I personally myself, as I speak to you in every read that I do, I'm also speaking to myself. Make sure that you are encouraged to do something different as we go into this new year. Make sure that you are just making sure you change something or some things about your life. There may be someone, I'm feeling someone's watching this that's going to see this video. They have some circumstances. It could be a living situation where the people around them are just negative. And at this time, they have to kind of tolerate it because of some kind of economic situation, some kind of financial situation. This person could be saving maybe to get their own, or, waiting for some kind of process to take place so that they'll be able to move and have their own. But you don't even have to let that stop you. If you're living with people and they're negative and your circumstances are that you have to be there for the time being, stay committed to transmuting the negative energy, because that can be tough. Okay. Because everyone needs a place to live, a place to sleep. Okay. That can be tough for you. Continue to do your part, whatever your agreement is. Okay, don't create or provoke any altercations. If you're supposed to pay a certain amount of bills or rent, make sure you give it to them on time every month. But whenever this person is being negative, you don't have to argue with them. Either change the subject or remove yourself from the room or from the home. Spirit is saying find a way to recalibrate your energy while you are existing with them. I'm feeling someone's watching this video, is going to see this video, that has a living situation where it's not them, it's the people around them who plant the seeds of doubt. It could be something as simple as a group of friends or family members whom come over and watch the news and just complain and have conversations about all the bad things that are happening in the world. No one is focused on the good. No one is talking about, okay, let's get together and have some fun. Instead of talking about, what happened last week or somewhere else, let's focus on having some fun. Can we plan a game night? Can we talk about something else? And so Spirit is saying for you to, once again, be committed, and your ancestors as well want you to be committed, to transmuting that energy. And you can, you don't have to go back and forth with them, because you don't want to start an altercation where you live. But there's a way to keep your peace and also protect your energy as well. Okay. Because there's always a way to let go what doesn't serve you, and it isn't hard. We do a lot of deep thinking when we think of someone giving us instructions or advice, or any idea that something we haven't tried before. We assume that it's deeper than what it is, and Spirit is saying it really isn't. It really isn't as deep as you think it is, collective. It really isn't. We have been conditioned. The conditioning have allowed us, including myself, to think a lot of ways because of the programming and the projection, from the telite vision and the projection period worldwide that is, put onto us throughout our life to believe a certain way. We're to a point now, to each his own, where we feel that we can only choose a certain day of the year to love. We feel we can only choose a certain day to be grateful, to be thankful, to buy gifts. We feel that we can only gather on certain days, when that's not true. These things can be done anytime you desire. You do have free will to gather with your loved ones, friends, family, lover, husband, wife, side piece, two piece. You do have free will to go shopping or buy gifts whenever you choose. And you always have free will, we're talking about gratitude, to be thankful. You can do that every day of the year that you desire. You do not need direction for these things. Okay. Yes, I had to just throw that in there. Okay. You have free will to join with those who love you, buy gifts, be grateful, express love whenever you choose. Okay. And the trick is that you are the treat. You are the gift. You are the treat. You are the gift, but it's up to you to tap into that energy. No one can tell you. We don't want to stay focused on the wrong things. Those conversations that keep us distracted, from time to time. There are conversations that keep us distracted. We want to be mindful of that energy there. Make sure that you continue to fight for your happiness. Make sure that you're happy while you are here on the planet Earth. Enjoy your life. Okay. You don't have to fight with anyone. You do not have to challenge anyone in their belief system. Let people believe in what they want to believe and feel and live how they want to, but make sure that you are happy. There's a lot of people, Spirit is saying, that are sitting on their hands. There's a lot that you can be doing. And when I say lot, I'm not talking about career wise. I'm talking about things to make you happy. Things that you can do in your spare time. As I mentioned earlier, it could be something as simple as taking a cooking class, learning a new instrument, things that you want to do. It don't have to be the things that I say, but things that you desire, that you've been wanting to do forever. You may want to learn how to do hair. Maybe you already know how to do hair, but you want your license. Things like that. You may want to learn how to crochet or knit. Yes, I said crochet or knit. I think I'm saying it right. Okay, but whatever it is, you may want to learn how to cut hair. Go ahead and sign up for barber school. What are you waiting for? Okay. Because there will never be a perfect time. It's like, planning to have a child. You don't have to plan. There'll never be the most perfect time. There is no perfect. We can always make things better. We can enhance things, but there is no perfect. Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, you need to just connect and make sure that you're trusting in source. Okay. Trusting and knowing that all is well for you. It is working for you and happening for you. And if you feel that it is not, collective, once again, Spirit wants you to get to it. They want you to jump to it. Okay, get to it. Stop sitting on your hands, wasting your time, criticizing others. When you can be putting that energy towards something that you love doing. And I'm speaking of things that'll make you happy, fun things. I'm not talking about working the 9 to 5. No, things in your leisure time. I don't care if it's a scrapbook. There are scrapbook communities and groups who gather on those kind of things, okay? You could be an artist. Maybe you want to draw. Maybe you want to take up pottery, okay? I consider pottery myself. All right? And so this is a conclusion for my read, and I trust and hope that it assists you for your highest good. All right? Do something different. New year, new beginning, new you. Ashe.